Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I'm so happy you're all here. When I say, listen, this is how you know I love and appreciate all of you. I have seen not a single thing about what's going on. Oh, I guess I can move us over to here. It's nothing. It's just me in front of this well. But I have seen not a single thing about the news, about the developer thing. Okay, wait, that's a little bit of a lie. I did just get a notification from Dreamlight Valley that just came through when stream started, and I saw one word, and I think I know what that is. But apart from that, I don't know a single thing. Okay, so please don't say anything about the particulars. I have waded through the waters of excitement and anticipation, and I simply can't wait. It is restraint. Listen, that's how you know I love you. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I might actually listen, not to be that person that waits to do the thing that we're all here for. I think I'm gonna run to my Scrooge shops though. We'll let some people trickle in and then we'll watch it. I know there's also a news post because there always is. I didn't look at it though, but I have that queued up for us.
So many good
I kept getting notifications for tweets, so I think there are some things there to look at, but apart from the one that just happened, I haven't seen any of them, so I don't know what's up with them. And my general status right now is, what would I call it? Mildly unwell in the best way, I think, you know? I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for keeping chat spoiler free. Hi to all of you. Hello to everybody. Can I turn on my face cam? Probably not. Listen, I thought about it. I would love to, but my brother's staying with me right now, and this room that I stream in right now is also doubling as his bedroom, and he's got like a bunch of, I don't know. I feel like that's not really a possibility right at the moment, but rest assured, I'm a very expressive person. I feel like you'll know what's up. Hi, Kitty. Hello. Anthony, you waited all day for this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Listen, oh, I don't know. Let me check Scrooge's shop. Let me see what the odds are that I can get an angle that shows me. I also look like a mess right now, though. I'll think about it. Give me a minute. But yeah, I did think about it. It's a mess in here, and I'm a mess. It's not a good combo. But okay, with 0 spoilers, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the thing? Let me know your personal opinion rating-wise. If you're feeling spicy, you could also throw an emoji that describes how you're feeling, but not an emoji that correlates to like a franchise, because I don't want to know that. Okay, I have this bed, but I already have this bed. 8 out of 10, 9, 8, 9. That's pretty good. I could never look messy. I appreciate you saying that. And also it's a straight up lie. Okay, let me check my mail and then we'll really go for real. And by really go for real, I mean I will see if there's a way for me to put my face up in the hot June heat of my town. Let's see. 2,500. Listen. I get it. So many people do dream snaps. I really liked my dream snap. I'll take it. Garden of Whimsy Star Path ending soon. Cool, slay. Okay, let me stand in front of actually my set that I used for this while I see what I can do. You only got 1,200. I'm sorry to hear that. Dream snaps do be dream snaps then, you know? Okay, pause while I figure out how to be a streamer for a second. You loved that dream snap? Well, thank you. I'm proud of it. And that's, I think, the biggest thing. Also, 2,500 is not bad. I know we have a whole premium shop to look at as well, but that's just going to have to wait for a second. Do I even have my... trying to find... Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I can't. I look a little crusty dusty, but it's really the room, and I simply cannot have that for posterity online for all time. I apologize. So you'll just have to handle my My reactions that are auditory exclusively. Okay, let me get over to this. Open you. Hi, Zara. Hello. You got nothing because you don't do the dream snaps. Fair enough. Hi, Dave. Hello. Got 4K and you were shocked. You did Athena. Oh, that's amazing. It was also a photo challenge, and photo challenges are tricky sometimes. Okay, we are moving over. Everything should be good. Make sure not plenty of noises. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to watch this all the way through. The volume I will try to keep reasonable, although I'm hoping they don't come and copyright my behind. We're going to watch it all the way through. It's 7 minutes. And then afterwards, we'll do like a stop start kind of moment, you know? So I'll try to not talk over it too much, but knowing me, I don't know how much I can actually promise that. I'm scared to press play. Should I be worried? Rels, hello. Oh, okay, it's here. Let's press play.
Hey Valley Villagers, today we're back with another developer update.
Can you hear them?
We're shaking it up with sneak peeks of what the rest of 2025 holds, in addition to our next free update.
I can't believe it's 2025.
Our creative director, Josh.
Hey everybody.
Hi Josh.
I'm delighted to be here. Reflecting on 2025, 2 updates have brought 4 new free characters and 2 realms back to back, which was a first for the team. It's been amazing seeing how players have interacted with each update, from their first selfies with a new villager to beautiful fan art.
To memes and tips and tricks. Not to mention the Dream Snaps entries, many leaving our team members saying, how did they do that?
How did they do that?
Our team is also passionate about making sure the Valley evolves with our players by using your feedback to improve. So it's been incredible seeing the reception of the quality of life updates released since our last showcase. From floating islands, search bars in the
I feel weird when they're talking and I'm not saying anything and you can't see my face. But this is all stuff we know already.
Speaking of sourcing our community's feedback, I'm excited to announce the launch of a new activity taking place now on our website. We want to create a companion alongside players, relying on their votes to fuel the final design. Scan the QR code.
I was just talking about this. Literally like last week.
And don't forget to check back every other day to make a new selection.
I'm really hoping
I have feelings and thoughts.
Star dragon with a little top hat.
Honestly, I'm just excited to see whatever they come up with.
They watch my streams. They don't. They've been working on this for a while.
To discover what awaits them in our next free update, Mysteries of Skull Rock, arriving very soon on June 18th.
Wait a minute.
Teased in our last roadmap, we're finally uncovering the secret behind what, or should I say who, is inside Skull Rock.
And since it was teased at the ending of the Forgotten Saga, players have long since wondered what was going on with this iconic Dazzle Beach feature.
I've enjoyed reading theories about what they might find inside. It'll surprise some players to learn they got it right. But this update doesn't begin with finding a new character.
That's kind of sick.
It starts by continuing the story of an old friend.
And let me guess. Glowing eyes, same hair and face as my avatar, but for purple?
It's Fergie, we love her.
In Mysteries of Skull Rock, you'll finally be able to integrate the Forgotten into the Valley as a true villager.
Finally!
The ability to hang out, friendship items, and even give them a name. Rekindling your friendship will help to jog the Forgotten's memories about who resides inside Skull Rock. I'm excited to share that this rock's resident is none other than the carefree boy who loves to fly, Peter Pan.
Well, yes, I appreciate the announcement, but you already showed him, so we know.
Players expect to interact with Peter.
Like other villagers, players will be able to bring him to their valleys, and he'll arrive with his own friendship gifts. Oh,
wait, I don't hate this.
You'll even have a chance to help Peter start a new crew of Lost Boys in the valley.
And I'm sure we've also grown up a little bit since the last time we met with Peter, right?
Of course. Players will need to convince him they're the friend he remembers.
Whoa, the flying animation looks so good. Well, that's a cutscene, but still.
A boring adult.
And if I'm a cool adult who loves pirate-inspired fashion?
I'm sure he can look past that. Speaking of,
we're sitting down in the picture.
Star Path?
You bet. Arriving alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock is the Adventures in Neverland Star Path. With swashbuckling styles, magical mermaid cosmetics, and unique decor, players won't be at a loss for a happy thought when they collect all of the rewards.
That is so good!
A new signature bundle also arrives this season, introducing Max as an animal companion. Arriving with themed furniture, he'll also assist in all of your treasure hunting endeavors with the ability to dig up nearby holes.
But friendship is truly the greatest.
That was the cutest pose I've ever seen.
And in this update, we're introducing friendship levels.
I'm yelling at you. I'm so sorry.
Just like your villagers, spending time and interacting with them will level them up, granting
you
more rewards.
These changes will apply
I need to go away.
And for those that don't have
they do watch
names,
me.
like Max, Hey, and Pua, you'll be able to rename them. I'll be naming one of my feathered companions after a grumpy but highly educated owl. How about you?
Funny enough, there's a purple dragon in the storybook veil that I'll be naming based off of a witch who's a fan of that color.
One must.
Speaking of the storybook veil, players are also waiting
to
find out what's next
I'm
for
listening.
owners of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Veil expansion pass.
And they won't have to wait long. The Unwritten Realms, Part 2 of the Storybook Veil, arrives shortly after Mysteries of Skull Rock's release.
You're naming your favorite companion Tink after me, not the fairy, obviously.
All the tales they'll uncover in the pages of the Lore Keeper, but I can confirm that the finale packs some big surprises.
Okay.
Of course, it also comes with new villagers to interact with and bring back to the valley, including Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty,
Aurora,
who players got to meet towards the end of Part 1.
Hold up. You said villagers plural. Who else is arriving?
From Disney's Sleeping Beauty, Aurora makes her debut.
Oh my goodness!
She'll play a key role in stopping the calamity of the Never After, but players will need to first traverse the mysterious Unwritten Realms.
Well, I'm definitely hoping for a happily ever after.
She looks
and for
so
those players
good.
hoping for more stories to reorder, you're in luck. Part 2
the
of the
house
Storybook
looks
Veil
so
expansion
good.
pass brings not only new puzzling tales to reorder with the Lore Keeper for unique rewards, but new colors of snippets to capture.
Oh, they did that with Rift in Time.
My royal net at them.
And you can soon. I'm delighted to share that the Unwritten Realms arrives on July 9th. And if you
okay,
to dive
that's
in,
like
the
2
Storybook Veil
weeks
expansion
after
pass and the Storybook Veil
the free
bundle
update,
are
I
currently
think.
on sale for a limited time.
Amazing.
Seems like we've exhausted everything from our last roadmap, right?
Good thing I
Show me.
brought a new one. There's plenty of magic in store for the rest of 2025. Late in the summer, you'll get in touch with your emotions.
Okay, wait.
In the fall, you'll return to a beloved realm to help solve a magical mystery with an enchanting new duo. A new star path will be conjuring up thrilling rewards, perfect for the season, too. And the end of our year will bring one more villager that we think will be a dream come true for players, alongside more exciting surprises.
And I bet our players can't wait to find out which villagers they can hang out with next. But any other cool features you can tell us about?
The back half of 2025 is sure to bring more highly requested quality of life improvements to multiplayer and our core features.
Okay, I'm listening.
We've already dropped some pretty big spoilers in this developer update. We've got to leave you some surprises.
But we can't wait to unveil it all in our 2025 showcase later this year.
Well, of course, yes.
Oh, Josh, so about that thing that you mentioned in last year's Valley Vignette blog?
Right. I'm happy to share that
PlayStation?
Crosshaven is arriving for PlayStation users alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock. We can't wait to deliver this long-awaited feature.
Thanks for joining us today, and look forward to diving into Mysteries of Skull Rock on June 18th, and later the finale of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Veil expansion pass, when it launches on July 9th.
Okay, listen.
See you in the valley.
It's a sleigh. That was a lot. Give me 1 second. We are going to watch this back and stop and start. I have so many feelings. I can't even say like off the top of my head what my biggest takeaways are, because like, what was that? My biggest takeaway is that Gameloft, wow, they like me. They really like me, because listen, I'm doing a hair toss. I feel like some of those things I've talked about constantly and not shut up about. I am now switching over to, I feel like we should look at the blog post before we go back to the trailer, perhaps. The quickest 7 minutes of your life. It was pretty quick. I'm trying to see if there are also any, yes. Okay, cool. We have some things to look at. They might also be in the blog post though. So let me go to that first. Discover what's next for Disney Dreamlight Valley. The only thing missing is Atlantis. Okay, I was not expecting Atlantis to be on this roadmap, to be fair. I'm hoping it will be on next year's. Why is this not opening? Hello? 1 second. Is stream okay? I think stream is fine. For some reason, the Dreamlight Valley website is being a little bit weird. Give me a minute to see if this pulls up. But what are our thoughts? Let me know your thoughts. You're super stoked for everything? Process, digest, rewatch. Exactly. We got to do that. They told us so much, I feel like, but also I feel like they didn't for how long it was. What do you mean bad gateway? Try again. For how long it was, I feel like there actually wasn't that much. I'm fighting with the website right now, by the way. I'll be back. I mean, I'm not leaving, but here we go. We're working now. Let me switch to a better scene for this. Oh, people are voting for the pet. Good point. Good point. I'll get to that later. Still processing, honestly, so much going on. I was right with the guess for Cinderella. I was, except it doesn't look like she's coming in a realm. But last update of the year being Cinderella, you know, like, I know things. I mean, I don't know things, I guess things, but it's still great. I love that for me. Discover what's next for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm so overwhelmed. By the way, it's not just this. Today it's just a lot in general. It's just going to be my voice also, which, you know, I'm sorry, no music in the background right now. But in addition to this, there was a Vanity Fair article about Wicked for Good that had some new pictures from Wicked for Good. It's just so much is happening today. It's a lot. You know, yeah, Aurora in the pink dress. We guessed that. Yeah, the house was so pretty. Okay, so we have Hay Valley Villagers. Today we flipped the script on our usual developer updates, giving you not only a taste of what's to come in our next free update, but a look into what the rest of the year holds. And yes, that includes a new roadmap. Actually, you know what they didn't do, though? We'll get to it. There was nothing on the roadmap, I think, about the end of year showcase. No teaser about the next DLC, which I feel like they gave us last year in this roadmap. Anyway, catch up on all of the details and surprise reveals from community manager Rachel and creative director Josh below. We watched that. We will watch it again. Don't you worry. Have you ever wanted to help design an in-game animal companion? Well, you're in luck. It's about time. Help us create a community companion. Hello from Disney Dreamlight Valley. We want your help creating a new community companion that will join you in the valley later this year in one of our free updates. Vote on a new poll every day from June 4th to June 9th, 2025. Vote results will have a direct impact on the companion's look and feel. Okay, yeah, just each of the days, we understand. And then you can vote. So I'm gonna be completely honest. A lot of what they were saying in this video over my head because there was a lot happening. Listening was not my number one priority. But if you're unaware, we did talk about this recently on stream, like last week or something. There was, back when the game was first coming out, before it first came out, there were all of these like wish list goals and like socials follow goals that had, or they were like milestones, and they would each unlock a reward for the game or the community when they were hit. Things that were included in that was, I think, like house styles and dream styles. I think the Dreamlight armor, the partner statue were on there. And then a community designed companion was on there too. This was like 3 years ago at this point. And this was the last reward on that, I don't know, list of goals that we haven't addressed. And they haven't talked about it in also years. So it's nice to finally see this, especially now that we have more to choose from. I think it will be interesting to see what the community comes up with. Very excited. I can't wait to look at the daily polls and stuff. We're kicking off a new companion fueled by your votes. Starting today, visit our webpage to vote on the direction of a new animal companion that will be granted free to all players. Don't forget to check back each day to make new selections. Nice. You don't think it was that long ago? It was, Sarah. It was when the game first came out, which was 2022. Fall of 2022, almost 3 years. You found the roadmap a little underwhelming. You screamed for Cinderella and scared the dog. Oh no. Yeah, I need to look at it again, but I feel like my opinion is the first half of the year roadmap is more to my taste than the second half. Okay, sorry. Needed to clear my throat a little bit. Okay. Mysteries of Skull Rock. The main storyline of Disney Dreamlight Valley left players with a huge mystery. What or who resides within Skull Rock on Dazzle Beach? The story continues and the mystery is resolved in our next free update, Mysteries of Skull Rock, on June 18th, 2025. Before you can discover what's within the iconic rock formation, however, you've got to figure out how to get inside. Luckily, a familiar and forgotten friend can lend a hand. Amazing. It looks like maybe some of, well, I don't think we have this table or this rug. I wonder if these are friendship rewards from the Forgotten, since they're going to be a villager person. They teased the new DLC in one of the new Lore Keeper tales. We'll have to see it when we rewatch, honestly. The update brings new gameplay with the Forgotten, integrating them more formally as a villager with their own friendship quest, rewards, and the ability to give them a different name. I feel like we need to know what we're going to name our Forgotten. I feel like it has to be Furky for us, but I'm open to suggestions. Rekindling your friendship with your purple pal will lay the foundation for discovering the resident of Skull Rock, who is none other than Peter Pan. This part where we're sitting in a photo, it makes it more apparent in the showcase or developer update video that this was photo mode. Very exciting. Not for Gotti. Wait, Stink? We'll have to do a vote between Stink and Fergie, I think. Bringing his love for fun and flying from Disney's Peter Pan, he arrives with his own friendship rewards and quests. You can even expect to join his new crew of lost boys in the valley. You'll just have to convince him that you're not a pirate or worse, a boring adult. Okay, let me also unpin this now because I feel like we're safely out of spoiler territory. Y'all can talk about whatever you want. Adventures in Neverland Star Path. This, oh my goodness. I have feelings about, minor complaint here, the dream styles for more Disney and or Mickey and Friends characters. This would be a perfect opportunity for a dream style for Ariel. I know she has a couple as well. Could have given us one for Moana. I don't know, but Minnie looks cute. Goofy's gonna match Donald's little pirate outfit, so I guess that's cute. But this mermaid decor, though, is stunning. It's really beautiful. It reminds me of some of the furniture in Coral Island, which I love. You need the Forgotten's voice and look to change. Oh no. This, I'm not actually quite sure what this thing is right here. The wheel, kind of cute. Table, fine. Mostly the mermaid stuff is what I'm excited about. You think it's too specific? I'll need to see the rest of it. My concern about it is not necessarily that it's too specific, but that there's going to be too much of a dichotomy between the mermaid stuff and what looks like pirate stuff. I'm not a huge fan of when we have star paths where half of it feels like one star path and half of it feels like another star path. We haven't seen everything from this, but that's kind of the vibe that it's giving. Is that a new fence? Wait, where? I don't think I see a fence in here. Hi, Throwing Gnome. Hello, hello. Are you after seafaring fashions and magical mermaid cosmetics? The latest Star Path brings all of these and more when you collect its bounty of rewards. Okay. Animal Companion upgrades. The Forgotten isn't the only one getting a friendship upgrade in the Mysteries of Skull Rock update. We're introducing friendship levels for your companions, including their own rewards. Hang out with your favorite companions to level them up as you would with villagers and give names to those without predetermined ones. I've talked about this a lot over the past couple of years, that we need to have friendship levels for companions. I had anticipated that I'd hoped, not anticipated, that they would do stuff like collect extra drops for us or something, but rewards, like friendship level rewards, are also a cool thing. I'm happy about that. Minnie and Goofy getting a new dream style is kind of odd. Can someone else get some love? Yeah. I like the Mickey and Friends characters, but I feel like they're too over-represented in dream styles. A new companion arrives with a premium shop bundle, bringing Max from Disney's The Little Mermaid to your valley. That pose was so cute. I can't wait to look at it again. Arriving with themed furniture, he'll also have the ability to dig up nearby holes when equipped. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, can we give my robot companion something to do, though? Because I love the robot, but this might make Max the go-to companion, you know? Yeah, Eric could have also had a dream style in this star path. There were definitely options besides Mickey or Minnie and Goofy. I think Minnie's dream style looks cute, but yeah, I'm gonna only want to hang out with Max because that's really useful. The Unwritten Realms. While June is packed with plenty of content to explore, owners of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass can look forward to its finale, The Unwritten Realms, arriving on July 9th. The story continues with big surprises and new villagers. After progressing through daring and dazzling tales, no spoilers here, you'll be able to befriend both Maleficent and Aurora from Disney's Sleeping Beauty. She looks a tiny bit cursed in this particular still, but in motion, I think she looked really cute. Pink dress confirmed. House Gorge. Fabulous. I love it. I need to wait to decorate. I need to leave a space for this in the statue's shadow, actually. Max overrides the robot, giving you the puppy eyes. Listen! The robot is so cute. But the digging feature is really nice. In addition to the story content, you can also expect new puzzles to reorder with the Lore Keeper and even more snippets to swing your royal net at. I wonder what the point of the black snippets is going to be. 2025 roadmap. Of course, the magic doesn't stop there. Free content roadmap. Okay. Stay tuned for the 2025 showcase stream, probably like October, November realm. That's when we've had them in the past. Summer 2025, get in touch with your emotions. So we're getting maybe sadness. I don't know how many characters we're getting, but it's got the glasses off. So that makes me feel probably sadness, maybe joy as well. But oftentimes we only get one character in non-realm updates. So I'm not sure. Inside Out characters are kind of like a mep for me. Like I think might be fun. Not my most desired characters, but not mad at it. Autumn 2025, return to an enchanting realm. Probably Lumiere and Cogsworth, right? Back in the Beauty and the Beast realm, kind of like another map. Not a huge fan of the realm re-entries for secondary characters, but I loved the friendship rewards from Timon and Pumbaa, so that's cool. And then Winter 2025, make your dreams come true with Cinderella. Listen, I predicted this. I still hope it's a realm because I need a dramatic end of year whatchamacallit, fanfare, finish the middle of the castle. I don't think it will be, though. I think this autumn one is probably going to be our only realm, and these two are going to be people that just pop up from somewhere, but who knows? I'm excited about Cinderella. You didn't really want more tiny characters. That's another good point, actually. You think Mrs. Pot? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think we'll get more than 2 characters. I feel like Lumiere and Cogsworth make the most sense, especially with the chandelier and the clock. Or not chandelier, the candelabra and the clock. You don't want to hear anything about Beauty and the Beast that ain't Prince Adam. Yes, if we don't get a bundle where we turn Beast into a person again in autumn, what are we doing? Getting 2 of the 3 Holy Trinity classic princesses on the same year. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, we're getting down to the wire with princesses, honestly. And we might even get another one at the very end of the year because this winter update is the free one. There's probably also going to be a DLC drop at the end of the year. We might get another princess then too. Ow. I just punched my desk accidentally. And by punched, I mean I just like lifted my hand and ow. Anyway, later this summer, you'll be able to get in touch with some friendly emotions. In the fall, well, some friendly emotions plural, so probably is joy and sadness. In the fall, return to a beloved realm to solve a magical mystery with an enchanting new duo while collecting thrilling seasonal Star Path rewards. I'm sick of it. I hate to say it. I'm sick of the seasonal Halloween-y stuff from the Star Path. If it's just autumn, cool, but other than that, I could... Meh. More content arrives towards the end of the year as well, bringing another villager who we think will be a dream come true for many. Yeah, it doesn't address a realm at all, so I think she's just gonna pop up. You wonder how big Sadness and Joy will be. I need them to be tiny, but just because I would be scared if they were person-sized. You know what I could potentially take? I could potentially take them being Vanellope-sized, but I feel like what makes the most sense is them being like Woody and Buzz-sized. If they're like person-sized, I'm gonna hide them. They would be scary. I'm still scared of Speedstorm having the Toy Story characters person-sized, and they're in cars the whole time, so they're not like walking around with people. You were hoping on some more Hercules characters. My prediction has been that probably the first realm of next year will be a Hercules realm with Hercules and Meg, kind of like they did this year with Aladdin and Jasmine, but we'll have to wait and see. If they're the size of a person, you're gonna cry. Wait, out of happiness or sadness? Even more content awaits. Outside of Villagers, Star Paths, and other rewards, Josh shared a sneak peek at what features we've got planned for 2025. Look forward to the introduction of a new feature designed to make it easier for players to connect and share resources with one another. Empowering multiplayer play. We'll have to watch that back. And one last thing, highly requested by our community, cross-save for PlayStation users arrives alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock update on June 18th, finally. I know people have really been waiting for that. So Skull Rock, June 18th, Unwritten Realms, the second part of the DLC on July 9th. Pretty solid. Let me switch back to in-game for a second. The other thing I wanted to pull up, we have, wait, which one of these is high quality? Not that one. This one. Yeah. I'm pulling up this key art. Give me 1 second. Hello? Oh, there we go. Let me put this here so I can pull it up better. Wait, I don't think this was in the blog post. I don't remember looking at it there. So I'm gonna see if I can open it just on my computer. Here you are. Make it blue. Window. Yeah, sure. Crying out of being scared. Gotcha. They said conjure up for the Autumn Star Path in the video, you think? So you're hoping for more witchy cottage vibes? It's okay. It's okay. We'll see. This is the key art for the Skull Rock update. This dress, stunning. We got Skull Rock, we got a boat, we got Peter, we got Peter's house. I actually am not mad at this. I kind of like it. And we got Fergie, our bestie. Very excited. Yeah, the dress is pretty. Mickey and Friends characters have too many dream styles. I'm saying. I will say it will be cute for Goofy and Donald to be friends who match in pirate fits. Minnie's dream style looks cute, but there's too many. There's too many. That's the house you were hoping for Peter. I feel like it makes sense. I'm not mad about it. The dress screams water fairy. I mean, as it should, I feel. But also if it's in the Star Path, I feel like maybe. I don't know. Does it make sense with the Star Path? Okay. Moving to the Twitter, don't at me for the white background instead of a black background. It is what it is, okay? We have the tweet where they shared the developer update video. We're adding a new companion to the game and need your help in designing it. Yes. If our latest developer update video got you as hyped as us. Also, if Twitter is popping off doing something random, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening. Just if you see anything we don't like, it's not my fault. It's Twitter. Then you'll want to check out our companion blog for additional details. Oh, we have a companion blog. Maybe we'll look at that. And that's actually it there. So nothing new. Your eyes, stop. I'm sorry for blinding all of you. It is what it is. Oh, wait, this is not the... Yes, I see. What is this going to have? You're with 2% of people voting for the crocodile. Let me see. Am I allowed to vote on stream? Am I gonna get in trouble? We're not doing that. We're looking at this video again. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it back. Run it back. Let me make sure we can see the whole screen. Wonder if they'll bring back the Summerfest thing with the s'mores. You missed it last year. They might. I actually wonder if they're going to bring back the Inside Out event, since we're getting Inside Out characters, you know? I figured that's probably the only way they would bring it back, because it was timed with the release of Inside Out 2. Hi, Ricky. Hello, hello. Also, thank you all for hanging out. Please press the like button if you're here. I know we are just watching this, but it helps me and the channel. And I'm pretty great. I'm pretty great and fun to be around, right? Okay, let's play this back, and we're gonna do a start and stop kind of moment.
Hey Valley Villagers, today we're back with another developer update, but this time we're shaking it up with sneak peeks of what the rest of 2025...
Wait, all of this part I can kind of skip past because this is stuff that we already did. Okay.
Each update, from their first selfies with a new villager to beautiful fan art,
to memes and tips and tricks. Not to mention the Dream Snaps entries, many leaving our team members saying, how did they do that?
Let me know if there's something like on a tiny frame or something that I missed
players by using your feedback
if I go past it.
So it's been incredible seeing the reception of the quality of life updates released since our last showcase. From floating islands, search bars in the cooking menu, to the more recently released Uncrafting Station.
Speaking of sourcing our community's feedback, I'm excited to announce the launch of a new activity taking place now on our website. We want to create a companion alongside players.
We talked about this. I want to see.
Design.
Okay. Vote 1, vote 2. Okay. I see. Choose the theme you want for the community companion's look. Wait, what's vote 1 then? Wait, has anyone done vote 1? What is vote 1? Because if vote 2 is the type of companion, what are we starting with?
Scan the QR code on screen now and vote on which direction you want to see this companion go. And don't forget to check back every other day to...
Vote 1 is the animals? Oh. So maybe they just switched it up for this for some reason?
Make a new selection.
I'm really hoping folks make a rockstar dragon.
Are you sure you want to vote for this option for the animal companion once you confirm your vote is final? Okay, I get it.
With a little top hat.
Honestly, I'm just excited to see whatever they come up with. Speaking of rocks, however, I know our longtime players will be thrilled to discover
what about... Oh, the video is... Okay, I got it.
Mysteries of Skull Rock, arriving very soon on June 18th.
Teased in our...
By the way, I don't know if I should say this. June 18th is my birthday, so we're getting an update on my birthday. It's gonna be fabulous. I'm so excited. And it's Peter Pan on my birthday, and we're letting Kitty out of Skull Rock. This is just amazing. It's meant to be, some might say.
The last roadmap, we're finally uncovering the secret behind what, or should I say who, is inside Skull Rock.
And since it was teased at the ending of the Forgotten Saga, players have long since wondered what was going on with this iconic...
What about you? I just said you, Kitty. Girl. I said we're letting you out. I know, it's gonna be great. Update birthday stream, it's amazing. Yeah, I said we're letting you... I said we're letting you out of Skull Rock on my birthday.
I've enjoyed reading theories about...
Okay, we have this. Cute. Yes, okay, this is a different angle than I was remembering seeing before, but it seems like we're gonna come into Skull Rock, and this is what it's gonna be. Kind of like a little mini... I don't know. What would I call these? What do we call these? But it's akin to like the mysterious cave, right? On the beach where you go into a area within the valley. It's not like a space you can decorate. It's just kind of like a little, it's almost like a little mini realm kind of situation. Give me 1 second. Would you, I don't know, cooperate with me, OBS? Have you considered doing that? Okay.
Find inside. It'll surprise some players to learn they got it right. But this update doesn't begin with finding a new character. It starts by continuing the story of an old friend.
Okay. I wanted to let him finish what he was saying first. It does look like it's going to be bigger than a lot of the areas like this that we have in the valley, you know? It seems like it's going to be maybe more similar in size to the mysterious cave that we go back to all the time. That's very Atlantis. All of the other areas that we have are kind of just like one small chamber. So this looks like it's going to have levels, which is exciting. Yeah, like where they kept Olaf or where we found Ursula, like those kinds of spots.
It starts by continuing the story of an old friend.
And let me guess, glowing eyes, same hair and face as my avatar, but penchant for purple?
You got it. In Mysteries of Skull Rock, you'll finally be able to integrate the Forgotten into the Valley as a true villager, unlocking the ability to hang out, friendship items, and even give them a name. Rekindling your friendship will help to jog the Forgotten's memories about who resides inside Skull Rock. I'm excited to share that this rock's resident is none other than the carefree...
Okay. So this is cool. I'm trying to put my thoughts into actual words. We can change their appearance. I don't know if we can change their appearance. I think just like their name. Did they say we can change their appearance? And I just was only half listening. So this makes me curious. It seems like we are going to be working with the Forgotten first, probably with those little relic things that we've been collecting for a couple updates. We're going to work with them first, and I wonder if we'll have to progress on their quest line in order to get into Skull Rock. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick whether you want to get Peter first or the Forgotten first. It feels like it might be kind of like, almost like with Ariel and Ursula and Eric, how you have to kind of work with those two in order to get them.
Valley as a true villager, unlocking the ability to hang out, friendship items, and even give them a name. Rekindling your friendship will help to jog the Forgotten's memories about who resides inside Skull Rock. I'm excited to share that this rock's resident is none other than
I didn't hear about changing their appearance.
Peter Pan.
I knew it. So how can players expect to interact with Peter?
Like other villagers, players will be able to bring him to their valleys, and he'll arrive with his own friendship.
I love this. I love his just floating around. I didn't pay attention to this whatsoever when I first saw this. Is that cute? I can't tell. This is cute. This bed situation, cute. I wish I had one in real life. This looks like it's a new door, actually, but instead of being a door, it's just a ladder that has a little spot up to the top, and you go and probably interact with it like a door. The reason why I think it's a door is because it puts like a hole in the top of the ceiling. It might not be. I want it to be, though. I feel like it probably is.
Gifts and quests.
It's a cute outfit. Sometimes when we get outfits like this, though, I don't know. How do I feel about this outfit? I like it. I like it. It's okay.
You'll even have a chance to help Peter start a new crew of Lost Boys in the Valley.
I actually love these signs that we get sometimes. I love putting them around.
And I'm sure we've also grown up a little bit since the last time we met with Peter, right?
Of course. Players will need to convince him they're the friend he remembers and not a treacherous pirate. Or, even worse, a boring adult.
I am an adult, but maybe not.
Who loves pirate-inspired fashion.
This! Oh my goodness! This! Love it. Inez, hello. How's it going? Amazing. So I don't know how this happened, us sitting down, because we're not in the poses. Wait, is this something we have already? This little icon, kind of middle right of the screen. What is this? I'm trying to figure out, because it doesn't really look like something is clicked.
Adult.
And if I'm a cool
to
adult
sit down.
who loves pirate-inspired fashion.
I don't know. I'm curious. That is new? Because is this one like our poses one? This one that looks like we're racing, and then this is our expressions. This is a slider. This is like the filters and stuff. And this leads us to the toggles of things. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's to get Peter to pose. That would be cool. Or I wonder if it was like you could... I'm being really delusional right now, but if you could summon a villager, like if you click on it and it's like, who do you want? I don't think that's what it is, but I need that. Switch pose of villagers, that would also be really nice.
I'm sure he can look past that. Speaking of, though, care to share more on the next star path?
You bet. Arriving alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock is the adventures.
You didn't see selfie mode? I usually just press a hotkey, so I don't know
Speaking of,
what
though,
selfie mode looks like.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I usually just access it through this change camera mode, I think. I don't know of a button that specifically indicates selfie mode.
Or he can look past that. Speaking of, though, care to share more on the next star path?
You bet. Arriving alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock is the Adventures in Neverland Star Path, with swashbuckling styles, magical mermaid cosmetics, and unique decor.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to this chair. I like this chair. I wonder what this is back here. I can't tell what this is attached to, this big open shell moment back here. This little bubble blower is cool. The gazebo I really like. You know what this makes me want, though? It makes me want something that I have such a love-hate relationship with the idea of getting, and that's an underwater biome. I feel like this needs to go in an underwater biome.
Players won't be at a loss for a happy thought when they collect and play with all of the rewards.
A new signature.
Oh, that's what I was trying to look at, right?
All of the rewards.
At the bottom here. Neverland River Kit. This part. What is this? That looks gorgeous. You're not sure where you'd use the items. I think they'd look pretty with Ariel's house. I think I probably would use them on the, well, I don't know if I'd use them on the, well, I might actually use them on the beach now that we have the beach island. I was going to say, if we didn't have the beach island, the beach is too cramped with things that don't really match the theme. But yeah, I might use it just on the beach. I think that would be cute. It looks humongous. It does look humongous. Also, the fact that it's called Neverland River Kit. What does that mean? You know what I mean? It does look so, like, it would be so large. I don't know what, unless it's like, I could see it maybe being something like you get this big piece, right? And then maybe it would come with some items that you could place inside now that you can place items in the water or on the water on certain furniture pieces. So maybe like the big thing is one of them. Maybe you would get like the little bridge pieces. I don't really know. And then the casita wall set. This is cool. I feel like I need this now because I'm in the process of decorating mini casita. You remember suggesting they do a Mermaid Lagoon piece with the mermaids jumping around and sitting on rocks? Oh, that would be cool. Wish we would get more paths, fences, and outdoor lights. We always need those. You think King Triton could help us with breathing underwater? Yeah, I feel like if we do get an underwater biome, it would be in a DLC. Time to bulldoze your valley. It's always time to bulldoze. In the description for the bundle, they say he can interact with Ariel and Eric. Oh, wait. Yeah, I didn't read that. Let me read that. Add some canine companionship. This is the Seafaring Sheepdog Max bundle, by the way. 4,500 moonstones. $37.50 for this Neverland River Kit, which is like the price of a house. So what is this? Sorry, I got distracted again. I'm so curious about this, partially because it's gorgeous, partially because it's expensive, partially because I have no idea what it is. Seafaring Sheepdog Max Bundle. Add some canine companionship to your valley with Max. This adorable pup provides all the perks of other companions with the added trick of digging up resources for you. Try out his custom photo mode poses. Poses plural? Or spot him sharing special moments with Ariel and Eric. What does it mean? I'm so curious. We have this nautical fireplace moment. Kit makes it sound like you can make your own river pond. Yeah, it seems like it must be something, like it's got to be something. It has to be something. Like Anthony, you say a building kit, but like what does it mean? I don't know that they would give us something like this that actually properly lets us terraform, but maybe. I don't know.
New signature bundle also.
This houseboat is super cute. Oh my goodness. The fireplace, the rug. I think this window is new. The light, table, bed, Max. He's so huge. He's such a cutie patootie. Ow. Goodness gracious. Companion bundles at the top. Oh, wait, that's a good point. This is a different section. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't put it down here. I wonder if that also means they have other companion bundles in the works. I personally, this has nothing to do with companion bundles. I would like to see a return of a dream bundle. I know there were mixed opinions about that, but I feel like a dream bundle that we need is Beast being turned back into a human, and it would be perfect for a dream bundle because you get the dream style and you get a quest line to like turn him back into a person, right? I feel like that would be the best case scenario. Cackling at them only having 13k moonstones. It's hard out there. I know, like I'm always like, Dreamlight Valley, want to send some moonstones my way? And no wonder they haven't. They're not doing so hot either, honestly.
Arrives this season, introducing Max as an animal companion.
Oh, there's also the 4-poster bed, I guess. Yeah. I really like this light, actually. And I really love this window. I wish we had this window without the rope. I know the rope makes it very nautical, but I feel like I would use this everywhere if it didn't have the little rope hanging off of it. Finally get your dog in Disney. You own 3 dogs. Oh, amazing. Oh yeah, this is the first dog that we're getting.
Arriving with themed furniture, he'll also assist in all your treasure hunting endeavors with the...
I would throw out my back holding this dog. Maybe I'm showing too much of myself, but I would throw out my back. When the dog leans back and you gotta like chase after it to make sure he doesn't fall.
Max as an animal companion. Arriving with themed furniture, he'll also assist in
no
all
way.
your treasure hunting endeavors with the ability to dig up nearby holes.
This is so cool.
Friendship is truly the greatest treasure though, right? And in this update, we're introducing friendship levels.
The items look different from the preview of the bundle. I'm not sure.
For your companions. Just like your villagers, spending time and interacting with them
will
level.
Wait! Okay, I thought I saw this in here. They do watch my... I hate to say it. I'm kind of a big deal. Like, I mean, I'm not a big deal, but they have to watch my streams. People have probably said this before. I'm not in everyone's business, so I don't know who has also said this. I just know I specifically have been saying this for years, that we needed to be able to have friendship with the animal companions, and specifically as you increase your friendship with them, they pick up the extra drops, you know? I know for a fact I've said that. I don't know for a fact that everybody else has said that. Oops. Don't pay. Oop. Not me showing my whole booty with like the recommended video. Hopefully nothing too embarrassing was there. I've just been watching a lot of you reactions, so that's probably what it was. Anyway, moving on.
Pull them up, granting you even more rewards.
These changes will apply to all companions, and for those...
I love this. I also... What the heck? Wait a minute. What does this mean? You put me in a survey? Thank you. The first videos that you watched of me, I forecasted all the people that would be coming. Oh, I used to be big into like prediction videos. I don't do those anymore, but I do love predicting things. I think it's kind of comical that we get 3 carrots as this gift. In K's stream, she suggested that maybe the companions have their own storage. Oh, like their own little backpack that they can carry things. That would be cool. I think this is them obviously giving us carrots. I think this is them picking things up. If I had to guess, that's probably what the symbol means. This is that when you hang out with them, they give you a bonus to like gardening? I wonder if this is different based on what companion type you have. Is that what we think this carrot symbol is, or what do we think this carrot symbol is? The 3 carrots is actually super comical though. I would be mad, but it's just so bizarre that I think it's funny. You're glad I looked again. The different companions have different abilities, you think? That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm assuming probably you always get an item. You always get, if this is them picking up extra drops for you, that's always level 3. Level 4, I could see changing depending on the critter. And this, I would assume, is like gardening bonus of some sort. You think it's a motif? The reason why I don't think it's a motif is because it has this arrow here. And the arrow makes me feel like it's like picking up something. And then I wonder what this chest is going to be. I don't know. I also feel like it would be cool if you could choose what job your critter could do, Joey, but I feel like that usually for our villagers is here. So I feel like it would be indicated somewhere on screen. I can let the screen play out more, but I don't think it showed.
Apply to all companions. And for those that don't have predetermined names like Max, Hey Hey, and Pua, you'll be able.
Yeah, so, oh, this is going to be kind of grindy, but I think that's going to be fun. Because it's each specific color variant of each specific critter has its own friendship track. I really like that, especially because I tend to stick with the same critter all the time. I think that will be fun to have a reason to use other ones. And the fact that you can name them is kind of cute.
Able to rename them.
Maybe they'll drop extra carrots, maybe, or like specifically extra vegetables or something, because the carrot, I think, is the vegetable symbol in game. Maybe it's the amount they can collect for the second, and maybe we get extra from the third. Maybe. I need to know. Grinder Tink activated. I know. She comes out every now and then.
Naming one of my feathered companions after a grumpy but highly educated owl. How about you?
Funny enough, there's a purple dragon.
You don't think you see yourself maxing out all the companions, but you like the idea. The game just becomes more and more infinite with each update. The reason why I think I will try to max them out just because I like a challenge, but also if they work like the villagers do and they compound their bonuses, the more levels you have overall, I think that's a good incentive to max out everybody's level, you know, because it's like, if you have 2 villagers at level 10 versus if you have 4 villagers at level 10, you get different amounts of rewards. If they have some kind of system like that for the critters, that would be a good incentive. You already call your classic raccoon Miko. Miko's such a cutie. You already named yours, so you're glad you can finally change it. Naming them is going to be the worst part for me, actually. I think it's cute that you can, but coming up with that many names is going to be torture for me personally.
In the storybook fail that I'll be naming based off of a witch who's a fan of that color. Speaking of the storybook fail, players are also waiting to find out what's next for owners of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Fail expansion pass.
Oh wait, this is where someone said they think there's a teaser for the next DLC when they're talking about the Lore Keeper tales. If you spot it,
and they
show
won't
me.
have to wait long.
Tell me.
The Unwritten Realms, Part 2 of the Storybook Fail, arrives shortly after Mysteries of Skull Rock's release.
And what can players expect out of that final part?
I don't want to spoil all the tales they'll uncover in the pages of the Lore Keeper.
Purple Dragon has to be Spyro for sure.
The finale packs some big surprises. Of course, it also comes with new villagers to interact with and bring back to the valley, including Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty,
Icon.
who players got to meet towards the end of Part 1.
Hold up. You said villagers plural. Who else is arriving?
From Disney's Sleeping Beauty, Aurora.
Look at her! Oh my goodness. I am so obsessed with her house. They have her here in the Fiery Plains. I think that's what this area is called. I'm gonna pop her in Statue Shadow. This house with the flowery summer cottage, I think, or summery flowery summer cottage, whatever it is, it's gonna look so good. I feel like, here's the thing. The roof is very much giving Alice's house, but this is my kind of forever complaint about Dreamlight Valley. I mean, less a complaint, more just like a statement of fact. The fact that I don't know if I could put Alice's house and Aurora's house together because of the difference in cartoonishness that is across the board in Dreamlight Valley quite dramatic between items. But Alice's house is more on the cartoony end, design wise, and Aurora's is closer to the realistic end design wise. So I don't know if they would look that cute together, but they feel like they should go together with the coloration, you know what I mean? And that's what hurts my heart sometimes a little bit with Dreamlight Valley. Things that should otherwise look really cute together sometimes can be quite jarring. And I wish there was a little bit more cohesion just in the design style. Not, does that make sense? Not like the aesthetics, just like the design style. In the Enchanted Cottage we just got, I don't remember that house. What is that house? Yeah, here's the thing. I did win with the pink dress, but not a terrible day for blue dress truthers. She has to have a dream style with a blue dress. If she doesn't in her friendship quest, I feel like one will pop up in the premium shop like we had one for Rapunzel. But I do prefer pink dress Aurora. I wasn't like championing for pink dress Aurora. I just observed in the lore keeper's tales, well, not the puzzle ones, specifically like the memory ones, that she was wearing pink. I was personally hoping for her cottage dress and then having her blue and pink dream styles as part of her friendship rewards or something, but I do appreciate the pink dress.
Aurora makes her debut. She'll play a key role in...
She looks really cute. Her dress looks beautiful. Her hair looks beautiful. This little, like, idol animation, I'm assuming, gorgeous. I love her. I can't wait. You struggle with Daisy's house being so cartoony. Yeah. And it's not even that I hate the cartoony style. It's just like when half or like a third of things are in that style, and then we have things on the complete other end, like, for example, the Star Wars couch that we just got in the premium shop being like almost, I liken it to like Alpha CC in The Sims 4. When you have both of those things together and you're trying to make them work, it's just so discordant, kind of. We are getting a raid. Hello, Poppy and friends. How are you? What do we think? We are doing our start and stop watch through right now of the developers update. We've been here like an hour talking about it. Give me a second while I grab Poppy's link. I'm sure a lot of you already know Poppy, but if you don't, please go check out her channel. I think you'll have a fabulous time. Wonderful streams, beautiful builds. I need to make you a command. I'm just so bad at remembering to make commands. But here is the link. Check her out. How was stream? Star Wars is in the game. Just some like cosmetics. You're good. You cried when you saw the trailer. Oh, not tears. That's amazing though. Hi Coco. Hi Jen, Poppy, Juju. If anyone needs to raid and run, by the way, I got you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But if you want to hang out, we're going to be watching this for a little bit longer, and we might play for a little bit. We'll see. You had a great stream. Oh, amazing. I'm so excited. I am just fangirling over Aurora right now. She looks stunning. I can't wait. I'm excited about the free update. I'm excited about the DLC update. I'm excited that I predicted Cinderella as the last update of this year. That was a prediction I made like halfway through last year or something. And you know, we're going back to the Beauty and the Beast realm. That's a thing that's happening. Yeah. That's a thing that's happening. Is the bird different to ones that we have, or sunbird? I think it might be a sunbird, like, or a slightly modified sunbird. Do I think we'll ever get Snow White? Oh, absolutely. I would probably assume that we're going to get her next year. Are we muted? Oh, we are. That's my fault. I muted it when I was searching for Poppy's page so that I didn't accidentally click on a video and have something happening.
She'll play a key role.
Yeah, it looks like a sunbird. The house is adorable. I love it.
In stopping the calamity of the Never After.
This is really cool.
Need to first traverse the mysterious unwritten realms.
This little guy feels like, I don't know, he'd be in a Pixar movie, right? Do we get that vibe? Or Wreck-It Ralph? You think Snow White will come in DLC 3? I think that's a possibility. If she doesn't come in a DLC like drop, the next one, I feel like she'll come in a free update, but they gave us Cinderella. Here's the thing, since they're giving us Cinderella for free, which I would have expected anyway, considering she was in promo trailers for the game, although that doesn't necessarily mean that they were gonna, you know what I mean? Anyway, I would have expected Cinderella to be a free character. If she was not, I feel like that would almost guarantee that Snow White would be free, but I feel like both Cinderella and Snow White would not be able to be behind a paywall, but because we're getting Cinderella for free, I feel like it's possible that Snow White will be behind a paywall. Not guaranteed, but I think it makes it a little bit more of a possibility. It looks like Elemental. I could see Elemental vibes. I don't know if this is actually a character in Elemental. I've only seen it once. Is it part of Lore Keeper? I don't know. It is giving like Quill vibes though, right? Like a little feather pen? Like a Pixar short? Yeah, for sure. The old Excel and Word guy. Oh my goodness. The pin with the eyes. That just unlocked a childhood memory for me. I forgot about that little thing.
Well, I'm definitely hoping for a happily ever after, and for those players hoping for more stories to reorder, you're in luck. Part 2 of the Storybook Fail expansion pack.
Okay, we have Peter Pan and Wendy. Noted. Clippy, oh my goodness. Not, yeah, the little paperclip dude with the face. I remember that. You think it would be weird to add Snow White if it's not a fairy tale themed expansion though? I mean, I think for me, the expansion theme being loosely tied to the characters makes sense. That being said, we did have Rift in Time that was not really like heavily themed map-wise, and story-wise was not even necessarily heavily themed to the characters we got. So I don't know.
Pass brings not only new puzzling tales to reorder.
We have Inside Out. We have Snow. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Is this what you all were saying about you think this is a clue for the next DLC, that it might be Snow White because we don't have any Snow White characters and she's not on the roadmap? I see where you're coming from. Do we have any other Lore Keeper puzzles from the first half that are not? Oh, this whole thing being an apple is really cool, by the way. Do we have any other Lore Keeper puzzles from the first half of the DLC that we don't have characters in game? Evil Queen being the villain would be iconic. Oh, wait, that reminds me. When we, oh my goodness, when we finish the storybook Veil, are we gonna get another cutscene at the end that's a tease for the next DLC? I'm such a sucker for like anticipation of things, like thinking about getting new content for Dreamlight Valley. A lot of the time I'm most excited about what it means for what I can look forward to in the future. Like I love enjoying the new content, but being excited about a cutscene for what comes next as much, if not more so than like the actual content we're getting. My goodness. Isn't the new DLC always when you finish the DLC? Well, yeah, we got a cutscene for Rift in Time at the end of the main game story. And then at the end of Rift in Time, we got a cutscene for Storybook Vale. So, I mean, 2 doesn't make a pattern, but if there is, you know, a pattern happening, then at the end of Storybook Vale, we would get a cutscene for the next DLC. Very exciting. Martina, we're birthday twins. Amazing. Us and Paul McCartney. Feel like a big part of Snow White's identity is how she's the protagonist of the most classic fairy tale. Guess. I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If Evil Queen is kind of the big bad or like the ending villain that we get, even if she's not the big bad, because Maleficent's not necessarily giving big bad energy in this, they might throw Snow White in the same DLC like they did with Aurora and Maleficent. We could get both of them at the end of the next DLC, or we could get like Snow White at the beginning and Evil Queen at the end. I don't know. I'm just excited. How much is the premium star path? Isn't it like a little over 2,000 moonstones or something?
For unique rewards, but new colors of snippets to capture.
Have we talked about the camera updates? The sitting in photos and the mysterious button that seems like it could be related to villagers or something. Is it 3,300? Is 3,300 the one that's premium with the extra tokens? Isn't it like 2,300 or 2,500 or something for just the regular premium one?
Just itching to swing my royal net at them.
And you can soon. I'm delighted to share that the Unwritten Realms arrive.
Gorgeous. I would like some skins for this tool, please, though.
Arrives on July 9th. And if you have yet to dive in, the Storybook Vale expansion pass and the Storybook
Hi,
Vale
Anna.
bundle are currently
Hello.
on sale for a
Thank you for the
limited
zip
time.
reminder, Magister.
Seems like we've exhausted everything from our last roadmap, right?
Good thing I brought a new one.
A
There's
new
plenty
one.
of magic in store for the rest of 2025. Late in the summer, you'll get in touch with your emotions. In the fall, you'll return to a beloved realm to help solve a magical mystery with an enchanting new duo. A new star path will be conjuring up thrilling rewards perfect for the season, too. And the end of our year will bring one more villager that we think will be a dream come true for players, alongside more exciting surprises.
And I bet our players
Oh,
can't.
okay. Yes, I was like, you're starting a sentence, but we're moving off of that screen then. Yeah, Cinderella, end of year. So no new realms in the second half of the year, it seems like, which is the way that it was last year as well, if I'm not mistaken. Summer, probably August, right? We'll get Inside Out characters. Autumn, October-ish, we'll go back to the Beauty and the Beast realm. And then end of year, December-ish, we'll get Cinderella. I almost said Snow White. Very exciting. Super curious to see how she's going to pop up. Also curious to see where she's going to live, you know? I don't know. Plus a thrilling star path. Yeah, I would assume all of these updates are going to have star paths. I think they just mentioned the autumn one because they're like, ooh, fun seasonal stuff, which is not my vibe, but I understand other people like it, and not everything is going to be my favorite, so it's fine. But yeah, I will say, here's the thing. Cinderella, very excited about. This roadmap, I think, was always going to be, I don't want to say a disappointment. I'm not disappointed in this roadmap. I think what it is, though, is that the roadmap from the first half of the year, Aladdin and Jasmine, Alice in Wonderland, Skull Rock, like, that was going to be a really, really difficult roadmap to follow up for me, because those three were just like top tier updates for me. So like this feels like a mid excitement kind of roadmap, but I'm really thrilled about Cinderella. And I am still curious to see these. And even when the characters aren't my very favorite, I still enjoy the quest lines, and I usually enjoy the star paths quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to it. Second half of the year usually has a DLC too, though. Oh yeah, for sure. We'll probably get a DLC right before or right after this winter update. Think it only feels slightly underwhelming because there's no expansion teaser yet. I don't know. I'm trying to only compare the free content. And I think it's just the first half of the year was really, really strong for the things that I like. And this one is just like medium. Yeah, last roadmap for me was banger after banger. And that's like totally a preference thing. You're shocked to not see Winnie the Pooh, to be honest. I wonder if Winnie the Pooh is going to be in the next expansion or next year's roadmap. I do feel like next year we're going to get Meg and Hercules for free. Top of the year, probably. Winnie the Pooh, I could see being a free update. But I feel like a lot of people were wanting Winnie the Pooh, so I could also see them putting Winnie the Pooh in a DLC with a kind of 100-acre woodsy biome. Thanks for hanging out, Decorista. I appreciate it. Realm revisits also feel very fillery. Yeah, it's not necessarily the act of going back to a realm that I don't love. It's more like the way I feel is that we have so many main characters and like main villains from movies that we haven't seen yet. So then getting 2 secondary characters from an IP that we already have represented just isn't usually the most appealing to me. I felt that way about Timon and Pumbaa. I would say I felt more so that way about Timon and Pumbaa just with the sheer number of Lion King updates that we had in a short period of time. I feel slightly less so about potentially Lumiere and Cogsworth, but still I would rather see pretty much any main character than Lumiere and Cogsworth, you know? Oh yeah, I feel like they're definitely going to add Pooh at some point. Probably sooner rather than later.
And I bet our players can't wait to find out which villagers they can hang out with next. But
good point. If we're gonna double dip, you would want Shang or Naveen. Here's the thing, though, we don't have a Princess in the Frog Realm. I would like a Princess in the Frog Realm. Give us Naveen and Dr. Facilier in there. Slay. I would love that. Would Lumiere and Cogsworth live with Belle and Beast? I feel like probably, yeah. You feel like Realm revisits give the devs time to work on the expansion stuff? Yeah, I'm not sure. I would assume it's probably slightly less work for them, like less labor intensive for those updates, which gives them a bit of a cushion for, I don't know, time for that update and other things. So I get why they do it. It's just a little bit less exciting to me.
Any other cool features you can tell us about?
The back half of 2025 is sure to bring more highly requested quality of life improvements to multiplayer and our core features.
What about
we've already dropped
diagonal
some pretty
paths
big spoilers
and
in this
fences?
developer update. We've got to leave you some surprises.
But
hear me out. They could have told us one quality of life thing that we're going to be getting in the second half of the year.
We can't wait to unveil it.
Search bar for Scrooge.
It all in our 2025 showcase.
Or the crafting menu.
Oh, Josh, so about that thing that you mentioned in last year's Valley Vignette blog?
Right. I'm happy to share that cross-save is arriving for PlayStation users alongside Mysteries of Skull Rock. We can't wait to deliver this long-awaited feature.
Thanks for joining us today, and look forward to diving into Mysteries of Skull Rock on June 18th.
I'm so excited! Oh my goodness!
The Storybook Vale expansion pass when it launches on July 9th.
How many weeks is that? Is that 2 weeks between the update? No, 3 weeks between the update. I think that's a solid amount of time. I feel good about that. I feel like it was a shorter period between the first Storybook Vale drop and that free update with Sally. I'm happy with 3 weeks. How do we feel about that? Big win for sure for PlayStation players. Now that we've combed through that, I feel like we can finally actually pop in the game for a little while and look at the premium shop and stuff, which I haven't done. My goodness, that's just so much information. So exciting. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Only 2 weeks until the update. That's amazing. 3 weeks works for you. I feel like 3 weeks is a solid amount of time. You can finish all of the quests if you want to within 3 weeks, probably. Yeah, I feel good about that. Premium shop is an L for you. Oh, I don't know what's in there actually. We have this blue Delftware dress. Wait, this is cute. It's one outfit again though. This could easily have been an outfit, shoes, socks, and a hat, you know? Take it. Gives you time to hoard memories. Oh, there you go. We have the It's a Small World pillar, the monochrome one. I think this one was the one from the Star Path. And then the colorful one was a premium shop one? Or is that a lie? Oh no, yeah, this was from the Star Path, Disney Parks. It's shorts, not a dress. You know, I was not going to mention that, but it's like a romper moment, right? Wonderland Wishing Well, I'm obsessed with this. I wanted a Wonderland Wishing Well, so I am happy. And then we also have this Alien Swirling Saucers. I forgot this existed, frankly. I think this might also have been from the Star Path that we had last year, the Parks one. Bonus gift, don't mind if I do. Limited time deals, the island inspired ensemble. These little scuba outfits are kind of cute, actually. With a mask on your face and a mask headband. I think you can wear both of these together, which is pretty funny. And the little tropical ears. We also have the inspired Chinese boats. These are tiny, by the way. If you haven't seen these before, they're really small. And you put them on the water. Cool. What do we have going on for Dream Snaps? Master of Disguise outfit challenge. What? Create an outfit that helps you camouflage seamlessly into the valley's landscapes, whether it's lush forests or snowy peaks. Make your look perfect for a game of hide and seek. Can you be one with your surroundings? I don't know if I like this. Points for creativity, I suppose. But already sometimes I struggle to find people. Frankly, I struggle to find people in their dream snaps because there's so much clutter and stuff going on around them. A Master of Disguise outfit challenge is going to become a Where's Waldo dream snap. Check top submissions on dream snaps. There's one that's amazing. I shall. Which is worse, this or the last one? The last one was worse. Show top submissions. Cute. 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 I like this one quite a lot. It's pretty unique. The lightning, cool touch. I'm never patient enough or like creative enough to try to do stuff. I don't know. Is this from the little rod boy from Rift in Time? I actually really like all the blue in this one. It's really nice. I also like how they have this light behind them. It almost looks like it's a little throne or something. Rod boy, you know what I mean? The little lightning thing. Anyway, yeah. We'll see. Okay. Also, parks stuff. I need to do these. I need to talk to Scourge. But before I do that, what are the things I have to look at? Yes, Wonderland Well and outfit. Okay. let me pop over to another place. I was kind of trying to workshop what I want to do with this area over here, by the way. So eventually when we get back to decorating, this spot is the next one we're doing. With a little orchard and a little garden, and then we're gonna have some other stuff going on. It'll be great, I think. So far, the voting for last week has been really fun. That's good. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about a really vague Dream Snap theme that's nice. You're probably gonna see a lot of very different Dream Snaps, which I appreciate. I get very bored very easily when I feel like all the Dream Snaps look exactly the same. They're just harder to actually make a Dream Snap for me. What about the casita walls? Don't I want to wait? I mean, I don't know. My goal, though, is to be done with decorating Storybook Vale by July 9th when we get the next update, which I know is kind of silly because we're going to get stuff in that update that I'll probably want to use here, but oh, I don't even have that stuff here anymore, really. But that's just what my heart is telling me. Sometimes my heart tells me I need to do things, even when they don't make sense. I really like this well skin. That's my feeling about it. My feeling is that it's super specific and I will probably only use it in one place. That place not being here, even though it is Teapot Falls, that place being my Forgotten Lands Island where I'm going to do my Wonderland build. But it's beautiful for what it is. I really like it. I love that it's a teapot here instead of a little bucket. That's super cute. Like Aurora's house. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, well, the area where I'm going to put Aurora's house was always going to have a lot of kind of easily changeable space, I think. I love this outfit. So I don't think it will be too difficult to make room for her. Let me put you back there. So cute. Shame it doesn't come with a Goofy stall, though. A Goofy stall would be really cute in that style. I love this outfit. Wait a minute. This is so cute. I wish it were separate parts, though. That's my biggest complaint about some of the premium shop stuff in game. Like, why is it one piece? Just make it 3 pieces if you don't want to separate the socks from the shoes. The shoe sock combo, the outfit, and the headpiece. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. I appreciate it. Okay, let me go get these inkies, and then I'm gonna go to the Forgotten Lands Island where I actually have some Alice stuff and look at the well there. I look so Dutch. One thing that I'm very not is Dutch. But if Dutch people give me a pass, I will wear this outfit. There are hidden Mickeys on that outfit. Cute. I love a hidden Mickey. Oh, I don't love that pouch being stuck. You'll give me a pass, thank you. I appreciate it. I was just thinking about this the other day. There are like, yeah, I was like, how much of something do I have to be to feel comfy with certain things? Because there are some things where it's like, I'm Italian and Irish, but I don't know if I'm Italian and Irish enough to be partaking in certain things or saying certain things, you know? Oh, a memory. You can stay there forever. And by forever, I mean until I remember that you're there at some point in the far distant future. Forgotten Island. I don't think I've ever actually churned butter before, but I feel like my mom had a phase where she was like, we should, I don't know, it was like mason jar butter or something. Did anyone ever do that? Where you like put, I don't know, heavy cream or something, I don't know, whatever it is that you use to make butter, you put it in like a jar and you kind of just like shake it until it's made. Not should we call Ariana to talk about this topic? Listen, listen, listen. You did mason jar butter? Yeah, I definitely did that as a youngin'. Yeah, it's cute. This is not the final design, by the way. This was for a dream snap, but this is kind of the vibe that we're going to be going with on this Forgotten Land island. We're going to be making my Wonderland biome. It's going to be cute. I can't wait. Okay. Done looking at that. What else was I about to do? Oh, work on the Parks Fest stuff. You have some of the decorating skills. Listen, it's all just like placing things and hating everything until you don't. The key is really hate everything until you don't. Just keep putting stuff down and eventually it'll look good. The braids hairstyle would look really good. Oh, the one that we got in the premium shop? Is that the one you mean? The little Anne of Green Gables braids? That's what it always reminds me of for some reason. I don't know why. The bows actually match, which is cute. Okay, Scrooge, I think you have something for me.
Yippee! How about a wee bit of conversation?
Hello, buddy. Dreamlight, Parks Fest, Scrooge McDuck. Let's do this first. A minute of your time? Well, sure. The just keep swimming version of decorating. It is that. Like, I'm not kidding. There's about, like, when you're first making the bones of a design, like figuring out where to put buildings and where to put paths, at that part I'm like, yes, I'm doing something. This is looking good. And then as soon as I start placing any type of decor, it's immediately like, this is not giving what I thought it was going to give. And you just have to push through that. And like, once you get to the 90 or like 85% done phase, then you're like, I was onto something. And then you just gotta, yeah, finish the last 15% feeling pretty good. I'd like a few more orders of Stitch cupcakes. Okay, I will do that. But really, I was just talking to you about that to pick that up. And I'm ready for my final reward, my eternal reward. And you'll get it right after we complete our last challenge as a team. Be prepared, because today may be our toughest yet. We need to mine for shiny gems, those extra special precious rarities. Okay. Come with me, Scrooge. Oh, you're not hanging out with me. Just Cracker Fest. It's the same thing that happened to me last time. Or the only way out is through version of decorating, that too. You think Aurora and Merida's houses look good together based on what we've seen? Based on what we've seen, I don't think I would put them together just because, how do I explain this? Aurora's house is kind of light and bright, and Merida's house is kind of like darker and more muted. So I don't know that I would necessarily put them together, but it's also a little bit difficult to judge that without actually putting them side by side and seeing if it works or not. But instinctually, I don't think I would think to put them together. Let me have an elixir, please. Thank you. Oh, I guess I can open this as well. Cool. Use that. Let's mine some shinies, Scrooge. You're ignoring all the quests from last year's events? You don't want to do them again? Wait! You mean like the ones to recraft the popcorn buckets? if you're not doing those, you should though, because it gives you the handheld version of the accessory. You know what I mean. It gives you the handheld accessory version of the popcorn bucket. You're probably putting her in your Forest of Valor next to Rapunzel, Flynn, the Ugly Duckling, and etc. That would be cute. Yeah, I currently, well, it's a little bit hard to get the vibe right now because I have my mythology dream snap build there, but in Statue Shadow I'm planning on having my house, which I think I have as the pink player house, the little flowery summer cottage. What else? There was something else over there. Maybe the greenhouse one, not the one from the Moonstone bundle. There was another like greenhousey one, I think. Those builds, very like light colored cottagey stuff. I think Aurora's house would go really well there. Up to 200 in Scramble Coin. Amazing. I love this character arc that you've gone on, from hating Scramble Coin to loving Scramble Coin. As I live and breathe, would you look at how those gems shine? A truly spectacular job, Tink. You've captured a marvelous display of the vast beauty and wealth we have here in the valley. And here's your reward. Well earned, I'd say. Ooh, thank you. New furniture unlocked. Minecart popcorn bucket. Smaller than I thought it would be. It's cute though. Makes me want to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I actually love that ride. It's so cute. Okay, let me see if I can craft one. You recrafted the buckets in the beginning of the update with leftover resources and got them. Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, the cupcake quest. I got you. What was the interaction? Good question. Was there one? Oh, I forgot. These do have an interaction. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. It's giving... Some of you already know what I'm gonna say. It's giving Sims 4 ball pit. But that's okay. We accept that. Fine time. Ooh, here we go. You didn't even think to open it? Yeah, I don't think I've opened the other new one. The Doug one? Here you are. If you can, anyway. Oh, ew! Get it away. You know what I kind of expect? Listen, this is gonna sound so bad, but even though I'm going to explain it in a disturbing way, I actually feel like it would feel less disturbing than his back opening. I was expecting the top of his head, like the top mouth part, to open up like Pennywise in It Chapter 1 when he like, and then like you see the glowing like sphere things and then it's like his face separates. I was expecting something like that. And even though that's really diabolical, I think it would be less diabolical than this. That's just my opinion. Accessories. This one's cute. It's a cute size. I like it. You watched the teaser and you need characters from Inside Out? Well, they're coming soon. The next update, in fact, after Skull Rock. Okay, let me make these cupcakes for Scrooge. It looks like a basket. It does. I feel like this would be a cute accessory for some dream snaps. I think that might have been 4, although it could have been 5. Scrooge, sir, would you like a cupcake? Enjoy.
Oh,
You're so excited for Max. Would be content if that was the only update. Now, I wouldn't go that far, Hope, but I'm glad you're excited. The pose is super cute, although, again, my back, it actually hurts even thinking about holding that dog. Timon,
yeah,
it's your lucky day. I'm acknowledging you. Would you like a cupcake? You've waited so long for Max. You know who's waited so long for Max?
Thanks.
Eric. That
What's
man
up?
will not stop talking about his dog, and he's been doing it for 3 years at this point almost. They need to be reunited,
Hello.
and they will be. Apparently with some kind of animation. I'm curious about how that will work. Is it like when you're hanging out with him, if you go close to Ariel and Eric, something will happen? Or is it if you're not hanging out with them every now and then you'll see them? Or do you have to put him in a house and then let him interact with them? I don't know. Elsa, my girl. Would you like a cupcake? Did I not give a cupcake to someone and hang out with them instead? Am I hanging out with Merlin now?
I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't know. Find someone else. Not in Tiana's place of business. I'm not going to do that for her. Or to her, rather. You hope Pluto will come too? Yeah, I don't know if everyone will agree or disagree with this. I think I would prefer... Look at Eve fishing! She's so cute. I would prefer having Pluto as, like, a companion like Max is going to be over him being a villager. I don't think I need Pluto as a villager. Max was inside. You hope all critters can go inside? Were they lying to us, or is that a secret new feature with the next update? Are we going to be able to bring our critters inside in photos and just in life? Each cupcake has been delivered. Thank you for your help, Tink, and please take these for your trouble. Thanks, Scrooge. Bye, friend. Yeah, I like this little basket. We still hold it like it's the little weight ball that PETA yeets in training in the Hunger Games, but I can pretend that doesn't exist. Okay, what do I need to do? We have 2 weeks until the update. We have 5 weeks until the thing. Let me do like a teeny tiny bit of Dreamlight grinding, actually. That might be good. Because I am going to see Wicked tonight if I haven't mentioned it already. I know I have, it's fine. So I do have like a time I have to end stream. So we can't get into like full on decorating and stuff right now, but we will do some other things. They did say more options with critters coming. Yeah, hopefully it's them being able to go inside. I want to be able to put their homes inside and then have them just roaming around. I think that would be really cute. I want to be able to take pictures with them inside. I think that would be really cute. Icky thing. Oh, here it is. For good trailer tonight. I know I'm gonna see it in theaters. I think it'll probably be online tonight as well, or tomorrow, if not tonight. But your girl's gonna go sit in the theater. She's gonna watch Alphaba Defy Gravity, and she's gonna see the new trailer. She being me in this case. Very excited. Pick some mushrooms. Oh my goodness, we didn't even talk about it because we had so much other stuff to talk about, and still do, to be fair, but I alluded to it. The Vanity Fair article that was shared, I think this morning, where John Chu was interviewed and was talking about For Good, some interesting things were said. I'm not going to go too far into it because some of it was like stuff that's different from the play in a way that might be cool if you don't want to know to just like find out in the movie. But it did also, like, he did talk about that fateful first meeting that Ariana, Cynthia, John, and Steven Schwartz had at John M. Chu's house, where they sang For Good at the piano together. It seems like it was magical and perfect. Steven Schwartz also played the new Glinda song and the new Elphaba song for them then, which is pretty cool. There were also a couple photos that were shared. I didn't mean to go to this menu. I'm just distracted. A few photos that were shared from the set and the movie, and I simply cannot wait. I am just a whole ball of excitement. It's out at 11 p.m. for you? Wait, they shared when it's dropping? Wait, where is this information? Is it dropping before I go to the movies? I need to know this. Is it dropping when I'm at the movies? Anthony, how did you find this out? You had a question about the roadmap in the second picture. We're apparently going back to an old realm to get 2 more characters. What realm was it? Oh, it was the Beauty and the Beast realm. My guess is that it's gonna be Lumiere and Cogsworth, because there was a candelabra and a clock in there in the picture. Give me another fish. It'd be cute if I could get to 50k, but that might be asking a lot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We're gonna try, though. Oh, we reconnected. Okay. Wait a second. I might have bleeped out of existence for a sec. Should be back. I'm not sure what was up with that. I'm back. Okay. How long was I gone? I noticed I was gone, but I wonder if it had been happening for a while. Not long. Okay, good.
I suppose everyone's been telling you that I'm the bad guy.
Do I need more rock spots? Yes, I do. Not noticeable, honestly. Okay, cool. Not the power. Who got the fountain? Who was the reason why my power went out today? Actually, though, I'm still mad about that now that I'm thinking about it. Have I mentioned that it's rude that everyone is getting the fountain except for me? It says on their TikTok that it's tonight. Joke's on me, because I don't use TikTok. I don't know if I... do it. I have TikTok downloaded. I could probably actually go on it. The only time I ever go on TikTok is when, my sisters send a link in our group chat, and then I click on the link and watch it. How do we think they'll handle Nessa Rose's storyline? I don't know. I know Marissa Bodie did an interview saying that it was going to be different. I don't know how, though. To be fair, it needs an update. It's needed an update for a while. Every time I witness a slime tutorial, I'm like, that's a choice. So, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Have this banana split. Your mom's power was out all day because they were working on the lines? Oh no. This is actually the worst time of year for power to go. I don't know, where I live, for some reason, sometimes I'm convinced that the power goes out because of the heat, which because like I can't really think of any other reason. I don't know what causes that, like how that works. I don't understand electricity like that. But in the summer, the power will sometimes go out. And it's the worst time for the power to go out because it gets so hot and then there's no reprieve from it. Add 3 decorations to Frosted Heights. You didn't get it because you don't have Storybook Vale yet? I don't think the fountain is from Storybook Vale because hasn't it been popping up in people's like regular shops? Isn't it a base game item or is it not? Oh, it is Vale exclusive. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Talking about the Regal Fountain again. I know, I thought that's what we were talking about. Bring a friend their favorite gift. Who's around? No one. I mean, there are people... You know what? Belle, it's been a while. You don't have the fountain either? I'm glad it's not just me, but I'm sorry you don't have it. I feel like the past week or two, everyone's been getting it. Which is exciting for them and sad for me. What do you want? A red passion lily? I can make that happen. I got you, girl. You haven't had anything new for weeks. I think the last new thing I had was one of the pergolas. You got a new sofa today in the shop? Wait, like one of the L-shaped sofas? Oh, Kylie, the green gazebo. Fair, fair, fair. Eat a raccoon. Do I have any blueberries in here? Probably not. Oh, I do. That's odd. They usually end up getting cooked. Raccoon. There's a blue chest. Let me get that. What's today? Wednesday? Oh, yes, yes, yes. So I'm not leaving yet, by the way. I'm just thinking about when I need to do my dream snap. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but we are going to have a member stream on Friday. We'll either be playing Dreamlight Valley, maybe doing my dream snap, or we'll be playing Infinity Nikki because I do still have a bit of event stuff to finish. I haven't decided yet. Bye, Krabby. Thank you for hanging out. You don't have any of the gazebos or pergolas? Oh no, I just like finally got my first pergola, I think 2 weeks ago. Plant 5 vegetables. Well, let me pop down here. You've just done your dream snap? It's laughable. Wait, laughable why? What about Spiritfarer? I don't think I'm gonna play that on our member stream because it's pretty much all story, and in general I prefer to keep story content in games to the just like general public streams if people are following like a main storyline. I did a little bit goof up with that with one of our Infinity Nikki streams recently, but that's usually how I try to do it. I do want to play Spiritfarer again, but getting back into Palia and it being crunch time for Infinity Nikki, and always playing Dreamlight Valley because Dreamlight Valley is our main boo. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Would you like to keep? No? Okay. Imagine if you cooperated, though. There we go. You watched the whole playlist of Spiritfarer. Oh my goodness. The thing about Spiritfarer, it's a lot longer than I thought it was. The game. I thought it was going to be a quick, like, I don't know, 40 hours and done kind of thing. I don't know how many hours we've played it, but I feel like more than 40. Maybe not. We've just been playing it for so long that... Harvest raspberries. I have those right down on the beach, actually. You are a yellow laugh canister in a room full of yellow laugh canisters. That's amazing. I would not have thought to camouflage with a laugh canister. I talked about Cult of the Lamb and you think I would enjoy it. I feel like Cult of the Lamb is a game that I would either really enjoy or really not enjoy. I don't really play roguelikes. And from my understanding, Cult of the Lamb is a roguelike. The closest I've gotten to playing a roguelike on the channel, well, it actually just straight up was a roguelike, but it was a demo. Does anyone remember what that game was? It was kind of like a little like magic school game. I only played it once. It was a long time ago. It was a demo. Maybe none of you were there, but I kind of liked that. And it was kind of frustrating. But Cult of the Lamb also has like management game aspects to it, I think. So it wouldn't be just straight up doing the same thing over and over again. So that might make it a little bit more enjoyable for me. I'm not sure. Have I looked into the Atelier series? I have, actually. I think I have a couple on my wish list on Switch, but I've never played any of them. School of Magic, I think, I don't know. I want to say it's called Spell something. Sorcery and spells. Spells and sorcery. Something like that, I think. But it's been so long since I played it that I don't 100% remember. I could be mixing it up with the name of a book. Decorations to the plaza and fish from the Forgotten Lands. Oops. Let's see. How many Nightthorns is too many Nightthorns to have in my valley leading up to an update? I'm actually so curious. Wait. What scene am I on right now? Oh, I think I'm on the right one. I just had this. Give me a second. I also just need to figure out what this game was called. Spells and Secrets is what it's called. Yeah. It's like a magic school roguelike kind of vibe. What was the other thing I was doing? I'm so distracted. I don't know. So much has been happening. Fish in the Forgotten Lands. We can do this. I'm just so overwhelmed. Whenever we get new information, I feel like my brain takes so long to actually properly process information that I've been excited about, that the rest of the day, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a daze. Oh. Squid Explosion. I don't know why Squid Explosion for some reason. No, I do. It made me think of I've been binge watching the show You on Netflix. I'm finally on the final season. I think I have 3 episodes left. I'm having a horrible time. I don't know what happened. It could be just the fact that I was binge watching it. It could be just that I'm not enjoying the last season and it has nothing to do with the speed with which I've been watching it. I think I'm more inclined to believe it's the latter. because I've been watching it with my brother and he also says that he's not enjoying the season. I'm not entirely sure why Squidsplosion made me think of that, but it could have something to do with the fact that one of the characters is a writer and it feels like she's writing bad fanfic, and Squidsplosion just gives bad fanfic to me. You had that same reaction binge watching you. Yeah, I think it's the season because I didn't get this feeling in any of the other seasons, and I was watching those more rapidly, I think. It could also just be that I'm done with Joe's shenanigans. I think it's the character. I don't know. You know what I think it is? I think it's that I'm still mad that one of the characters is not here. I'm not going to say who, because there are a lot of characters that come and go. But my angel baby... maybe I shouldn't call her my angel baby. Thinking about this, actually. But I do love her, so... one of my angel babies. She's not there, and I wish she was. You're just gonna say Joe was exhausting you? Yeah. I mean, Joe's always a little bit exhausting, but... 5 seasons in, it's like... I need something to change. And that something is for you to be imprisoned, please. Oh. I lost track of what I was doing. One more rock spot in the blade. Okay. Listen. We're gonna go to 45k, I think. And then we're gonna be pleased with the amount of Dreamlight that we've accumulated. Sell some fruit.
Hey there.
I don't have enough fruit. No, yes I do. Okay, there we go. Add decorations to the Forgotten Lands. Do I have decorations I can just scoot around? Every now and then I go and delete the Mickey lampposts. I usually regret it. It's easier when they're just here and I can just move them around a little bit. You got 3 seasons into you and you couldn't do it anymore? Wait, I feel like seasons 2 and 3 are my favorite, which could actually provide a little bit of a clue as to who my little angel baby is. I can cook, I guess. Stover. Oh yeah, our question of the day today was if you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, which would it be? Which, upon further reflection, is a question that I'm pretty sure Beck asked randomly in season 1 of You. This has been my question of the day for a while, though, because we don't use that command very often. I don't think I got it from Beck. I think I just randomly thought of it. But anyway, if I had to pick one, it would probably be Everything with Amanda Stenberg and Nick Robinson. I don't know what it is about that movie. I love it. Some of y'all thought I was going to say Atlantis. Joke's on you. It wouldn't be Atlantis. I would think about Atlantis all the time, but Everything I think would be the movie. Or perhaps 2005's Pride and Prejudice. I could watch that on repeat for the rest of time. Lord of the Rings trilogy doesn't count, Alexandra. Nice try. That's 3 movies. Princess Bride, that's a good one. Hocus Pocus, yes. WALL-E. See, I like the first part of WALL-E, but the second part kind of loses me. once they go up into the spaceship, I'm like, I feel like this movie's over for me. Hi, Throwing Gnome. How to Train Your Dragon is good. Harry Potter, but which one? You can only pick one. Your husband says Black Hawk Down. I don't know what that is. More fish. I feel like I haven't asked my partner what his movie would be, but it would probably be one of the Godzilla movies. Random piece of Tink partner lore. He loves Godzilla, like, so much. Rocky Horror Picture Show for you, that's a good one. Unfortunately, none of these movies include Sophia Carson. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's so good. You lied to Jay, and you lied to Carlos, and you lied to me. Wow. An icon and a legend. The best part of that scene is that, and also the fact that Celia just like grabs the rock and just like tosses it. It's so good. And then Mal's like, like sobbing, and then proceeds to not even sobbing, just making like sad crying sounds, and then proceeds to go and sing an epic musical theater anthem right afterward. It's cinema. People don't understand. If you haven't seen Descendants 3, you don't get it. Do yourself the favor. I don't even think you need the context of the other movies. Just go watch Descendants 3. You will love it. Even if you hate it, you'll love it. Like, sometimes I'm not sure whether I love it or hate it, but I know no matter what I'm feeling, I do love it. Hi, Iz. Hello. That scene is the biggest. If you get it, you get it. It is. Thank you for the sip reminder, Magister. Harvest 3 spices.
I can tell. We're gonna be...
Actually, I need to watch Descendants with my brother. Actually, people bringing up Princess Bride and Lord of the Rings reminds me, I just found out my brother, he's 13. He's never seen Princess Bride or Lord of the Rings, and he's staying with me until the end of the month. Because he usually comes and hangs out for like a month in the summers because he lives really far away and I don't get to see him that much. So we need to watch Lord of the Rings and Princess Bride. But the other thing is, he told me he's seen Descendants, but I was singing What's My Name, which is one of, in my opinion, the more recognizable songs from Descendants. And he was like, "What's that song?" Like, I know I am not off key enough that you wouldn't recognize the anthem of Miss Uma, you know? So I think we also maybe need to watch the Descendants movies. It's also been a while since I watched them. They're so good. You've never seen Descendants, Anthony? Please, I beg of thee, open Disney Plus, watch Descendants 1, watch Descendants 2, watch Descendants 3. You can stop there. There's no need to watch Rise of Red, but if you love Brandy, as you should, and if you love Brandy as Cinderella, which you also should, at least watch the beginning of Rise of Red when she reprises her role as Cinderella. Descendants 5 is going to be titled Wicked Wonderland. That's interesting. Here's the thing. Do I feel like I need any Descendants past Descendants 3? No. Did I watch Rise of Red? Yes. it did give me the worst crime that Disney has ever committed, which is Chloe's wigs in that movie. Will I sit for Descendants 5? Probably. Will I regret watching it? Possibly. I did know there's zombies. What are they on? Zombies 5 now as well? I only watched the first 2 zombies movies, I think. And I don't even know if I finished the second one. That being said, I appreciate, what's his name? Milo Manheim? He's a cool theater boy. He's in, I think actually he just, I think it ended, or he's no longer in it starting like now. Little Shop of Horrors. Rise of Red is also an if you get it, you get it. My problem with Rise of Red is, like, when I go to a Descendants movie, I'm not necessarily going for the pristine plot, but Rise of Red somehow managed to take no plot, just vibes, and provide even less plot and less vibes. The songs were catchy, though. Also, just something doesn't really sit right with me about Rita Ora and the actress that's playing young Rita Ora. It just, something, 2 and 2 doesn't equal 4 to me. But I don't know. Life is Sweeter alone justifies the existence of the new trilogy. Really? Life is Sweeter is the Bob? I would think Love Ain't It is the Bob. Okay. Love Ain't It? Wow, and nothing's as sweet as when you defeat all your enemies. That line does hit, though. I can't say I've ever defeated any of my enemies, but if I had, I feel like that would be maybe the sweetest feeling. It will be a trilogy. The new movies, I think they're meant to be a trilogy. Actually, Descendants heads out there. The new movies, is that stuff covered in the books? I know there are books. I read the first book way back in the day before the first Descendants movie came out, I think. But I have not read any of the other ones. Is book stuff happening with Red right now? Get your hands dirty? Actually, I feel like that part really confused me. Not just the song, which was a little bit confusing, but also the message. If I'm not mistaken, Disney was telling the youths that you don't have to be a good person as long as you're following your heart. And now I'm not like, I mean, you should follow your heart, but you should also, I think, endeavor to be a person who's putting good out into the world and not like just doing whatever you want to do regardless of how it affects other people. Is it based off of a book? Now, to be fair, I'm not 100%. I think it is. I think the first Descendants book is called The Isle of the Lost, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it is meant to be like a prequel to Descendants, but I think it did come out before the Descendants movie did, I think. Be a Hufflepuff, not a Slytherin. I mean, I'm not here to shame any Slytherins for being their clever, chaotic selves, but as a Hufflepuff, I do approve of this message.
I just love sunny days.
The novels that are currently out are original trilogy tie-ins. There aren't any featuring Red. Okay, interesting. also, to be fair, might be a little bit salty about, I feel like this was specifically for marketing and not in the Rise of Red movie, but there was a What's My Name cover / recreation that was trying to call the original VKs and everybody that's their age old. And I took that personally. It was kind of like when they marketed the Mean Girls, the musical, the movie, as not your mother's Mean Girls. And I was like, now what do we mean by that though? Because, now what do we mean by that though? Because who's seeing Mean Girls, the musical, the movie, that's old enough to have a mom that watched the original Mean Girls as the target demographic? You know? Wow, one day when I have Max, I won't have to dig these myself. Yeah, she called them middle-aged. Like, I hate to break it to you. I think Sophia Carson is the oldest of the original VKs. And she's, what, 30? Hands dirty is more like a thing about the people who are good can be bad and the other way around. Maybe I need to give it a re-listen. That was not the message I got from it. Simply could not be mad at Miss Uma showing up in a whole new trilogy just to reprise her solo number. Listen. The best scene in that movie was Uma in the office with the picture frame. Like, if you know, you know. China really said, I'll talk to my therapist later, but I am gonna show up to set today. And she did. And she killed it with, yes, singing What's My Name. Listen, if I were a principal at the age of like 25, which I'm assuming is maybe how old she's meant to be, probably younger though, honestly, in the new movie, I too would show up on my first day, cry in my office, and then and then perform a musical number for my new students, asserting my dominance. Do I have anything else? I'm really stalling. I said I have places to be and people to see, people being the Wicked trailer, but then we started talking about Descendants. One way to keep me here is to do that. You'll literally work at Game Law for 20 years to get into higher rankings and get, oh my goodness, and get Descendants at, listen, I want Descendants in this game. Give me the VKs. The core 4, I need them. We are going to wrap up stream though. Listen, I appreciate you all for being here. I didn't know I was still forcing Belle to hang out with me. My bad, girl. You could have gone on your way. I'm going to see if anybody else is playing. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out. I will be back on Friday with a member stream. And then Sunday with an everybody stream. It's going to be fabulous. I'm so excited about the new stuff coming to Dreamlight Valley, especially in the next update and the DLC drop. It's gonna be big. We're gonna go see Oscar's Cozy Corner, who's doing a Mystery of Skull Rock developer update breakdown and reaction. Please stop by and drop some love for Oscar. He might be wrapping up, but maybe not. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.